Everybody, today I'm actually going to be playing a different time control than I usually do, but before we get into the video, I do want to say just especially warm wishes and good love to anybody that's watching from Canada. I live in the middle of the United States right now, and due to the Canadian wildfires, my son's outdoor camp in St. Louis, Missouri, so far away from Canada, it is getting closed down early due to air quality here in the United States. So if you're dealing with any wildfires or anything, I hope you're staying inside, hope you're staying safe. Hopefully it's going well for everybody out there. But this video, it's just got a little extra love for any Canadian viewers dealing with any wildfires or anything crazy going on in life. But with that out of the way, let's hop into the 5-minute pool. This is gonna be something that I don't normally do. I play a lot of blitz. Usually I play 3-minute games, so I have a little bit of extra time today going up against Lee Chesses, who only plays this time control. So it might be a little bit slower paced, kind of a good mix between what we usually do and this. Jerome, come on! How does this work? I literally have no idea how this gambit works. But we're doing it. You go here, and then there's a bunch of defenses that all win for black. Let's see. Jerome in a 5-minute game of chess. Not to be done at home. This is a do not recommend, do not play at home situation. Especially without any knowledge. But wait, I'm just gonna get this bishop back. Wait, really? This can't be a line. This has to be a large mistake by the opponent, right? So if here they want this. Wait, is the Jerome actually like OP? What the heck? I don't think this is meant to have happened like this. So I need to move my queen somewhere. There's not like a tremendously amazing square. So I'm just gonna linger over here, but now I'm poised to get castled. I can get my pieces out, you know, I'm just gonna start developing my stuff. You attack me, I go here. The F file is open. I mean, he's gonna try to do something like this. Now I have a tactic here. Well, it's not a particularly good one. So I can just defend my pawn. I got plenty of time. Let's chill out, we got plenty of time. If here, takes, I do have check, but then he can put the rook back. And it feels like there's nothing going on. Ooh, I'd hate to miss a tactic and miss an opportunity to win with this delightful opening. Let me castle. I have another idea. So if takes, I give this check first. Yeah, okay, he does understand. He understands what I'm going for. And they want to trade the queens off. Mm-hmm. Okay, very, very reasonable idea. Let's go here, which maybe is walking into this, but whatever. We're just gonna walk into it if that's what we're walking into. If b4, I guess I'll go here. Maybe they have this move here because they can just keep attacking my queen a million times. But I also have the check is always met with this. I don't know, like we're right there, we're right on it. Let's just get a couple more pieces into the attack here, and we should just be solid to go. Look, we can get our pawn back. Really? Okay, let's go here. So we're trying to prevent this king from running away, and if the bishop comes up, we take this with check. Like, what the heck? This gambit is incredible. This is actually the greatest. I'm up a pawn. I'm up a pawn. Jerome Gambit. it's just an incredible thing of beauty. So now all I gotta do is get the rest of my pieces into the game, and I'm set. I'm golden. Let's put this guy back here. Keep an eye on this. Keep extra defense on this guy. Just want to develop the rest of my pieces. I'm golden, baby. At some point here, when I feel like trying to fork their pieces, immediately it would allow some of this, but maybe we can build towards it. We can get this guy out, some eventual F4 kind of stuff. Maybe we'll just be as greedy as possible and take this. This move makes enough sense to me. I will go here. Need to pick up the pace like mildly here. Trying to find a clever way of doing things. I can go here and give up a pawn. Let's sack a pawn. We got a pawn to give, and it's this one. So I just want the B file open so that I can use it. So if takes, I'm going here, and this pawn is protected. Everything would be protected. I'd be threatening to trap the queen. So let's see. So takes, I'm going here. Then they can retreat with their queen. They can move their queen, you know, fully out. But then I get to bring a rook to the B file, and hopefully I get to stay active. This might not be objectively the best way for white to continue, but I think it's going to be a very interesting way for me to continue. I also have this move as a potential threat as well. But the biggest threat is just to try to win this queen. So I think she needs to retreat again. And after that, I'm going to be bringing my rook in. I'm going to be playing with f4 at some moments. And I'm still feeling very confident because I might be able to win this pawn. It depends on, I don't know. Is the queen actually going to go all the way in the corner? My rook can just start coming in. Let's get these guys active. Let's, bloop, try to go after this. Have to be a little bit cautious that the bishop is the only defender of the knight. I don't see how the knights can actually harass me. I don't see how the opponent is going to get some big attack. I'm even trying to think so far ahead. Like, I'm trying to think a million steps ahead. Must avoid, you know, somehow idiotically getting checkmated. As long as you're a million steps ahead, usually that's enough. This does not win the queen yet. But if I had this here, it would, right? I'm trying to trap this queen. So now I'm using all of my pieces, taking a break from the f4 idea to try to take this pawn right here. We might get some intruders in a minute. And then the queen would be trapped. So the opponent sees this, understands this, takes some aims against this, which makes a lot of sense to me. So how do we do this now? I think I'm just going to make some luft for now. Not going to do too much. I need more time to come up with a more cunning plan. I'll take back with a rook. And, you know, can always at some moment just take here. Okay. Just kind of lurking around, keeping my eyes on a lot of different things. Knight here is very good. I mean, I don't think he's maybe trying to work for some sort of breakthrough. You know, the opponent would love to hop through my pawn and deliver this checkmate somehow. But I'm keeping my eyes on this rook. Probably will take this now. I'm even going to take with my queen because I feel like my position is so promising that as long as I'm not getting checkmated, I'm doing very well. So let's go this way. Pieces are still doing a great job. What a great teamwork between them. Opponent gives up another pawn. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what the opponent's idea is with that one. I guess I'll take another pawn. Defending this thing so that maybe I can start repelling, and then I can actually, I'm finally going to come back to this f4 idea that was kind of one of the good ideas from the very start. Let's go here. And, you know, he can keep attacking me. He's trying to get this bishop. Can't let him have this bishop. Bishop is the defender of the knight. Okay. Maybe the king will come this way. Don't think I'm too bothered by it. The rook is going to run away in that case. And we're close. We're close to good stuff. If this knight ever moves away, maybe we start with this check. Opponent is running into time trouble. Jerome Gambit. I mean, what the heck? It's kind of one that, you know, it gets written off because it is pretty bad. But maybe it's trickier than I've given it credit for. Because this opponent definitely had a hard time straight out of the opening Trying to come up with a really good plan. And now I'm just up so much stuff here. Here threatens to go here. So that is what I'm going to do. Try to get this pawn up if we're able. Kind of did this not perfect, but maybe not bad. I'm able to get my pawn to here. So that this is working out still. Maybe I don't know. I should be cautious here. Let's get this guy running to try to distract this rook at some moments. Doesn't work. I was trying to do something clever, but I'm not clever enough. Now everything's falling. All right. Now we're gonna outspeed our opponents here. And there we go! Okay, not the cleanest way to finish the game, but a win with the Jerome Gambit. Holy cow, let's take a look at this, because this is one that, again, like, I don't even know what the evaluation is. We might not want to know. But this is something you can do against the Gioco piano. So even if you have e4, e5, knight f3, and then the Italian game in your repertoire, this is something that you're going to run into. And if you really want to insist on playing a gambit, your options are you can play the Evans gambit. You can also play c3. There are some like other potential ways of gambiting a pawn. But taking is the legendary Jerome Gambit. And it's -5, like straight off the bat. Not necessarily the strongest potential opening, but certainly puts the opponent on the back foot, because now you take on e5, sacrificing another piece, and then you chuck your queen in there. And my opponent actually played the most common move. What? Why is knight to g6 the most played move? Well, I guess because a lot of people don't want to play king e6. This is the computer line, you know, yeah, whatever, just bring your king up and defend your knight, of course. But moving the knight away means I get a chance to do something. And I don't know, I'm not booked up on my theory. I already play an inaccuracy. So most players are going here, forcing the king to pick a square on the back rank. Most humans play here, and only then recapturing the bishop with a -3 position. d6 attacks the queen, and then black is able to get the pieces out. But I skipped on that and just took right away, which I don't know, you know, if he knows a little bit of Jerome Gambit theory. At least I went down a sideline here. d6 makes the most sense to me. Now I need to put my queen somewhere. I decided to go far away, which is another mistake. b5 I also thought about, and, you know, equally could have played, but we just put our queen out of the way, develop our knight to protect our pawn. Opponent is getting this guy out, and the king is about to be very safe, but then something happened. I got castled. And now I was hoping that he would want to go in for something like this. And for a while I was trying to take and then play queen to d5. It took me a while to notice that queen d5 here might be an even better way of doing it, because it's not so easy to block against the checks. And if I'm able to force this king back and then win this guy, I was hoping that this would work out quite well. Turns out there's knight f4, which I did not see, to be entirely honest, but attacking the queen, activating this knight. Now this knight is in a good position, so black is still better here. But a lot of these kinds of things I think were scaring my opponent, so instead they went for this, which prevents me in certain lines from delivering this check. And also they're inviting a queen trade, which I apparently can go right for, but being down material, I decided to keep my queens on the board. Also, the king is exposed. I want my queen on the board. And maybe one day I'll be able to give this check and then win this pawn, which kind of happened. But the bishop didn't go here where it would prevent the check. The bishop went to d7. And this is still very fine for the opponent. But now I'm able to grab this pawn and then take another pawn. And black is still doing great. This is still really good for black. But psychologically, I'm taking the advantage here. He kicks my queen away, tries to bring the queen in. And you can already see that it's getting very tough. Opponent needs to play something like d5, which is very possible to find. You have a weakness, maybe you should try to get rid of it. Maybe there are some ways for the opponent to go on the attack. I mean, look at this. There's like so many pieces. Everything the opponent has is aimed at me. Even this rook could somehow find a way in. So maybe the opponent should attack me, but they're in defense mode. I'm then the one that's kind of on the attack, at least in the game. And here I play bishop e3, top move. Look at that. When it comes to sacking a pawn for mysterious compensation, nobody does it like me. Bishop d4, this is the idea. And now I'm starting to get myself back into the game, threatening to trap this queen, so she needs to run away. I activate my piece. f4 there, or at some moment. f4 is probably in a lot of moments a very good move. Rook to b6. Look at this. I'm on the attack, and I'm better, baby. I'm finally better. And now I should maybe play f4. I went for this because I'm trying to threaten to win a queen. But the opponent saw that, played a good move. I just made some luft here. I could go about winning a pawn, but straight up winning pawns is not necessarily my strongest suit. I keep things on for a while. Still refusing to take the A pawn. Now I finally take it. Rook takes back. I'm sweeping up. And everything should be good, but then somehow, as the time scramble began, this was not the easiest, cleanest endgame conversion. Trading is fine, but not necessary. This is all fine. I mean, we're absolutely crushing it. I pushed this pawn a little bit too early. Starting to notice that now I won't be able to hold on to all of my pawns forever. Opponent is running. We're all running. And yeah, so the endgame got a little bit messed up. Endgame was a little bit scuffed, but the Jerome Gambit claims another victim. So if you like that, please victimize the... No, don't victimize the subscribe button. Just hit the button. Just hit it calmly, softly, gently. Just take it easy on the subscribe button today. And I'll see you for the next video.